जैसे कि आप देख रहे हो कि मेरे जितना भी सामान है ना सब यहाँ पाइल्ड अप है। इस यहाँ पे ऊपर बॉक्सेस भरे हुए हैं, यहाँ पूरा बॉक्सेस है। प्रॉब्लम है इसमें पर डिस्प्ले नहीं है, कुछ प्रॉपर डिस्प्ले होनी चाहिए मेरे पास। आई थिंक किसी भी एक्शन फिगर कलेक्टर या टॉय कलेक्टर जितने भी हैं, फिगर डिस्प्ले इज मस्ट, मतलब एल्स कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है यार। कम ऑन, जब तक ऐसे देखोगे नहीं, ओ फक मैन आई हैव दिस इज माय स्टफ, लाइक यू नो एक्शन स्टफ, लाइक वो डिस्प्लेड एंड इन दैट डायनामिक पोजेज, तभी आता है मज़ा। टॉय कलेक्शन इज डिफरेंट थिंग, डिस्प्ले इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग, डिस्प्ले इज ए मस्ट। तो अभी तो ये सारा सामान ऐसे ही पड़ा रहता है ऊपर। अगर मेरे से पूछा जाए तो मतलब मेरे लिए तो ऐसा है कि यू नो कि हमारे डैड कैसे थे, तो कभी तो वो बाहर जाने देते नहीं थे घूमने या स्टिल, बट टॉयज़ पापा फिर भी स्टिल ऐसे टॉयज़ लेके आते थे जो किसी के पास होते ही नहीं थे। जी हाँ दोस्तों, मतलब ये है कि दे वर लाइक फ्रेंड्स टू मी। ये तो क्योंकि स्कूल में मेरा इतना कुछ था नहीं ज़्यादा सही उस टाइम पे, तो मैं काफ़ी तब मैं बहुत भोला हुआ करता था। तो लेकिन those were like friends to me, the Jews.
It's a form of art कि I mean a lot of art is also involved कि अगर कोई चीज़ कलेक्ट कर, सपोज कोई कॉइन कलेक्शन करते हैं, कोई स्टैम्प कलेक्शन करते हैं, हम लोग टॉय कलेक्शन करते हैं, तो इट्स अ फॉर्म ऑफ आर्ट। और एक एक जो भी टॉय बनता है इतनी मेहनत से बनता है, इतने उसमें उसकी आर्टिकुलेशन इतनी ज़्यादा होती हैं कि इट्स ऑलमोस्ट लाइक ह्यूमन बॉडी।
मतलब इवन इफ दे आर सेलिंग इट फॉर 2500, इट इज़ वर्थ इट, इट इज़ एन आर्ट। तब तक मुझे लगता था सिर्फ मैं ही हूँ पूरी इंडिया में। फिर मुझे लगा, तो मैंने सोचा फेसबुक पे एक ग्रुप बनाता हूँ इंडियन टॉय कलेक्टर्स। तो देखा तो फिर मुझे और लोग भी मिले, लाइक सोबर फ्रॉम बैंगलोर, ही इज़ फ्रॉम बैंगलोर, अंकुश चौघ, ही इज़ फ्रॉम मुंबई। बट मेरा आगे का फ्यूचर इनका ये है कि अभी कुछ टाइम में हम यहाँ से हम शिफ्ट होने वाले हैं किसी और जगह, जो कि अच्छी बड़ा रूम होगा मेरा, तो वहाँ पे मैं डिस्प्ले बनाने की सोच रहा हूँ।
ओके।
वो डिस्प्ले काफ़ी बड़ा होने वाला है और लाइक यू नो कि मेरी कलेक्शन इज़ ग्रोइंग, तो मैं इस तरह से बनाऊँ कि मैं वहाँ पे सब डिस्प्ले कर पाऊँ।
आई रियलाइज्ड कि मेरा पहला सुपर हीरो टॉय वॉज पांडा। मेरे पास एक पांडा था जिसके साथ मैं काफ़ी ज़्यादा खेलता था, एंड लाइक आई हैड दिस फ्रेंड ऑलमोस्ट लाइक टेड, पूरे टाइम खेलते रहता था। आई डोंट नो, मैं ऐसे बता नहीं सकता कि मैं उनको क्या टर्म दूंगा, लेकिन इट्स अ वेरी गुड थिंग। जैसे हम लोग क्यों कॉइन्स कलेक्ट करते हैं, हम क्यों अलग अलग चीज़ें कलेक्ट करके अपने पास रखते हैं, बिकॉज इट्स मोर देन एनीथिंग एल्स, इट्स मेमोरी, इट्स वैल्यू। इस दुनिया में मेमोरी के अलावा किसी चीज़ की वैल्यू नहीं है।
वेल बचपन में तो काफ़ी खेलते थे टॉयज एंड एवरीथिंग। आई हैड गुड कलेक्शन ऑफ GI Joes एंड सम स्मॉल स्टफ लाइक कार्स एंड एवरीथिंग। अब आज की डेट में किसी से पूछो तो वो रादर बाइंग दोज यू नो गुड स्टफ, लाइक जो टॉय कलेक्शन जो होती थी वो आज की डेट में बच्चों में नहीं है। दे आर इनटू टॉय कलेक्शन बट it's not that hype. They are into tabs or mobiles or gamings and everything, but they are not into that.
My name is Ankush Chugh. I am textile businessman, but I have been collecting action figures and collectibles since 1980s, 1987, since 3-4 years old. Then when I started college and all, the hobby kind of took a back seat, and then it again I felt like collecting in the last 5 years.
Okay, I'm Arindam. I'm from Kolkata. I am a biotechnologist. I work in a biotechnological firm. This is my passion, collecting action figures. My first action figure was a GI Joe. I can remember the name of that GI Joe figure. It was Rana.
So I said, I want to buy it. Have you seen it? Have you ever seen this? I want to, in fact, Castle Grayskull also. I think Castle Grayskull is at the back, or no, I can't remember. Catch it.
Yeah, it's funny.
Dude, you can kill somebody with it. And these are some only 600 pieces in the world. The beautiful part of this is that I love is this, the inner part of it.
Whoa.
Check out the detail inside.
Yeah, it's hand painted.
Yeah. So this is the Thunder Tank. And if you look below it, they'll tell you it's a limited edition.
Oh, 93
or 600. Yeah. Well, my name is Craig. I stay in Mumbai and I am a DJ. Well, I love music, so I play a lot of music at parties, weddings, and I provide the sound system for the parties. Okay. So I have no idea. As you can see the dust, and obviously I'm going to be doing some cleaning after your leave. But
That's good.
yeah, a lot of cleaning. Mother may be happy.
Okay, so I'm Shayne Rana. I am an editor. I work with a law firm, so I write a lot and I talk a lot, and it's mostly about technology, and my passion is, of course, all of this.
My name is Rohan. I'm 23 years old, and I just completed my graduation. I was studying at IP University in Dwarka, and my degree is in Bachelor's in Journalism and Mass Communication. I've been collecting since I was 6 years old. That was when I got the first bug. That was when I got first bitten by the G.I. Joe bug. And ever since I've been collecting G.I. Joes and never looked back.
इसका सामान देखो भाई, इसके सामान को देख के मुझे अब चक्कर आ रहे हैं। मैंने कितने सारे सामान पैक करते जा रहे हैं। इरिटेशन हो रहा है, पता नहीं कितना ये और बचा हुआ है। अलमारी में पता नहीं कुछ रखा हुआ है सामान।
The whole car is filled with my toys. Yes, mission accomplished. अभी हमें ठुल्ला ने पकड़ लिया। Oh fuck. सब packed और सब में toys. And करे सबका बिल दिखाओ। अबे बिल कहाँ से दिखाऊं? Fuck, मैं तो बिल पता नहीं कहाँ रखे हैं मैंने। फिर बहस करनी पड़ी थोड़ी, डैड से बात करानी पड़ी, तब जाके वो माना।
Actually, when I was staying in Calcutta at that time, and we just shifted there from Chennai, and the boys who used to live upstairs our house, they had a lot of G.I. Joes with them, and I was a little jealous because I also wanted to buy those toys and play with them. So I used to go up to their house every day and start playing with them, and I started pestering my mom, like, Mom, I need to get these G.I. Joes, please.
They sometimes over me, I sometimes over them, and it is all about G.I. Joes and me in my room. Marvel Universe, DC movie master figures, WWE figures from Mattel. I have a figure from Figma, that is a Japanese figure imported from Japan.
Honestly, I think it was from childhood. Every day I used to go out with my mom and dad, and I used to worry them to buy me a Thundercat. Every day one new action figure used to come home, and then I think I'm quite happy that dad actually saved all of them. And when we migrated here, I got all my toys. And then I think in 10th standard, yeah, I went to In Orbit at Lifestyle, and they had a Megatron, and I was in school. 1,999 was a lot of money. I begged and borrowed from my mother. I went to In Orbit at 9 o'clock in the morning, even before the mall was open, and I stood outside. And I went in and I bought my first Megatron. It was quite a big one. Okay, it's not over here. And yeah, ever since that day, so after 10th standard is where I kept on buying the G.I. Joes and recollecting the toys of my past. Yeah, I would say that.
Well, when we lived in the Gulf, we always had a collection of Superman and Batman things. And the moment I read my first comic, which was I think around like 11 or 12 years old, it was Archie, but nevertheless, I was just completely in it. And once I started making my own money, then I could afford to buy all of these things on my own, and then it's kind of been uphill run since then, especially for my bank accounting. So there's a lot of little stuff which I have, and stuff which I want to display, and stuff which I keep exchanging with all of you guys and everything. So it's just a fun thing to do now. And I'm an old guy, and I still like doing this, so imagine that.
कुछ चीज़ें हैं थोड़ा लूज है तो इधर उधर से गिर जाता है, जैसे ये स्पाइडरमैन के फिगर्स मैंने ऊपर ये सेट किया है,
Yeah.
तो अगर थोड़ा वाइब्रेशन होगा ना इसमें तो वो भी they will fall over. Comic show was running at that time, G.I. Joe. So मैं वो देखता था. तो at that time that passion ran me along, and जब भी I got some money from my birthday gifts or puja gift, I kept them for collecting Joes.
Thing was when I started buying toys as a kid, more than playing with them around, I used to like watching at them the kind of detail they had, how they were made, what was the sculpt, what was the paint job. Since at a young age only, I used to notice that, and the more better articulated figure it was, the more I used to like collecting it. I mean, even my Joes, I hardly used to fidget with them much, just keep them posted with all their weapons and all. Back then you had only Masters of the Universe and G.I. Joes. So I used to find them, like, I used to try and collect everything which was there in the store. Not possible that time, but still.
I thought if I spent a lot of money on craps like buying a new shoe, buying 10 t-shirts a month, it is worth buying some action figures. I can't say that I spend a lot of money wisely. Sometimes it is extra, sometimes it is less. There is no calculation behind it. If I like it, obviously I have to look for the money what I have. If I don't have that amount of money, I won't buy it. But if I have that amount of money, I have to think twice or thrice. But ultimately, finally, whichever figure I pursue, I buy.
It's always been first, I started collecting Masters of the Universe, then came G.I. Joes. Today it's mainly Batman related collectibles, preferably hot toys.
I'm collecting G.I. Joes from Fun School, India, and now into Hasbro. In the past I've collected Fun School also, but since not many characters available in the G.I. Joe storyline, and the quality is also poor as compared to Hasbro.
I mean, I like art in all forms, in like, from art like, the Van Goghs and Impressionists and everything, to this art. And graphic novels are artwork just as it is. Like, I mean, there's no way that this is designed for children or anything. It's adult art. It's beautifully done. It's captured perfectly. There are fantastic artists out there who do this. Yeah. And I love reading and I love writing, so this helps inspire me to write. And just having books around me just makes me really happy. I'm a fan of the Batmobiles, so I collect the Batmobiles in various forms and shapes, in sizes as well. And I unfortunately haven't found a Spider-Man statue that I could afford, or the one that I actually really liked. So for right now though, my passion is to collect the Marvel Select, Diamond Select series. So I kind of amassed as much as I could, and I'm still buying some more. And from the DC, I'm collecting the new 52 series to make a set. And from the Kotobukiya series up there are, just the most beautiful things I've seen in statue wise nowadays.
The problem with India is that you have good companies who are associated and having license with the main manufacturers abroad. What I feel is they don't know what to get in India. They get all the shitty stuff which not even kids like to buy. What they actually should get in India, they don't know. For us, the only source is either to buy from various sites online who ship to India, because shipping to India has its own negatives also, customs, delivery, shipping charges, and best is if you travel abroad. Because then you go mad seeing at what is available elsewhere and what is not available at your own place.
Arup from Kolkata, he has a very good collection in terms of Cartoon Network toys. I'm sure you all will scan the place and see a lot of Cartoon Network toys. So he kind of introduced me to those toys that are out there in the market. That's definitely one place, and then you have a superhero toy store over here in terms of your Marvel and DC figures. Then entertainment store is also a superb place for the same. You know.
Somebody's at door.
No, nobody. There are kids playing. Nobody comes to my house.
Guys like y'all, I mean, y'all are like my best friends these days. Like, because you know, aside from just sharing the passion, you know, y'all have stuff that maybe y'all get from sources. Y'all have either y'all own it and y'all want to exchange it. So then I might have something that you'll exchange, or y'all want to make space for something better. Then you know, I'd rather buy it from somebody I trust. But otherwise, the best place I think these days to buy stuff is on eBay, because it ships. You know, even if you buy it from eBay.com or .co.uk. In my recent experience, it's been a fantastic experience. There's been no issues, no hang-ups. Guys in the UK are willing to ship it here for really cheap. There's been no delays or anything like that. And one of the strange sites I find where you can find little, you know, curios and funny stuff like this is AliExpress.
AliExpress, yeah.
So they have this really strange thing. The only problem with them is that it takes up to like 39 days and all to deliver, but it's dirt cheap. Delivery to India is free. So I think that's a really great place to look. But otherwise, eBay and a few things which you get in India, Amazon is the best place to pick it up.
See, the guys I normally go to, I've been going to them for the past 6 or 7 years continuously, so they know me pretty well. So you know, I just go to the shop, ask them for the numbers. They've personally given me all the numbers for the top management, and I've spoken to the top management, and they themselves have told me where to go to. So recently, I've gone to the fun school places, shops, and I spoke to the managers and everything, and they told me that whatever stock we have, we'll try and get them for you, and whatever we have right now, you can take them.
Like, this is the initial plan, like the initial, this is like the skeleton of the display. And about the toys हैं वो सब बाहर है इस वक्त in my balcony, man.
My preference is, if you have space, not in mint. I won't like to keep it in mint. Well, what's the point? If you pay money for it, you have options, accessories along with it. It's better posed than kept in mint. So these things are most of the time in some pose or in some action sequence. So
What is that?
action sequence.
Yeah.
So most of the time, you feel like posing a particular figure in the way it is shown. So that can't be done in mint.
I don't like opening it from boxes if I can help it, but it's something like which I really like, then I'll display it. Like these, well, to be honest, the only reason why these are out is because the boxes are humongous. There's no way I'd have space to display them in the box. There might be a day where I'll very, very carefully open them, display them, and you know, in some sort of airtight thing, because I don't want to worry about dust and all that. And maybe put them back in the box someday, like, you know.
It's in the news. He's just giving me the night rain. Just kidding.
1 second. See, you know, you're behind is a fucking Brazilian toys, dude. Wait, yeah, what I'm searching. Yeah, see, he's like, fuck all the money in the world. Yeah, he's like, fuck all the money in the world. I have this thing.
Because
Yeah.
I was here to
For love of
Craig,
toys.
and he was so kind. He just gifted me this.
And can you believe it?
I can.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh.
I'm sure you'll want to see this. Because yeah, you're a Marvel fans, yeah. It's okay, don't worry. That's the reason. The reason they are in mint is because obviously I don't have time to play with each and every one with them individually. But the main reason they are in mint is after I bought the big Megatron, I bought a smaller packet of the Energon series of Transformers.
Okay.
They were so small. So there was the combiner set. There were 3 which you had to make in order to, you know, make it one robot, a complete robot. It was very, very difficult to do it. For me, I don't know why. I had the paper in front of me, but it was very difficult. and even the difficulty was absolutely fine. But I think I broke a part. So that is one of the reasons I took it back. I put them all back in the box, and I stuck that one box up with tape. And after that, I kept on just buying mint.
Okay.
Yeah, and I said again, it's more of a passion to have the toy rather than, you know, I definitely love to play because I think you've seen in some of my drawers, some of them are open.
I never had such kind of fascination to keep them in mint because I wanted to touch them, I wanted to feel them, I want to feel the texture, the coloration, the articulation. So that's why I never had such kind of fascination to keep them in mint on card or mint in box. First thing, what will I do? I will not open my shoes, I will not throw my clothes away, I will start unpacking my action figure.
I actually have two sets with me. One is mint and the other is open. Some figures I don't have, so I got them mint. And I also try to keep a open collection with me, you know, just to play with them around, keep them on display. And the mint ones that I have, I kept them inside, wrapped in bubble wrap.
तो फिर अब आज वो दिन आ चुका है जब ये डिस्प्ले के अंदर वो ये सारे टॉयज आने वाले हैं। अब मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा कि मैं स्टार्ट कैसे करूँगा, बिल्कुल भी नहीं समझ आ रहा मुझे। अभी भी इसमें कुछ चीज़ें बची हैं, इसमें आगे ये डोर लगना है, वो नहीं है, इसमें लाइट नहीं है, बट मेरे से कंट्रोल नहीं हो रहा। मैं सोच रहा हूँ लगा ही दूँ आज, क्योंकि मेरी आज छुट्टी है। टुडेज क्रिसमस, यू नो। बहुत
Oh,
ऑप्टिमस प्राइम, मैं तेरी मान
अबे हाँ
People think I'm crazy, that I don't have anything else to do. I'm a kid still, in spite of being 23, and I'm playing around with toys. That's what people think.
Friends and family support me. They understand why I collect and all. Some people don't understand also. What they feel is, they feel, what will he do? His kid will come, he will break it, everything.
Okay, my wife hates it.
Hates it.
She's used to it recently, because she knows me from 2002-3, and she's pretty used to of these things that I spend a lot of money with my toys.
Yeah.
I feel this is not a unique problem. This is a bit common problem for all the collectors in India and all over the world.
They definitely think I'm psycho, and around a year back my mother also said, I don't think so any girl is going to be with you because you collect toys.
Normal people think I'm completely nuts, that I haven't grown up, and I'm absolutely fine with that because I really don't want to grow up. Like if I have to give this up, then it's okay. Like I handle my stuff the way I need to, my family is well taken care of, and I do what I need to for my family, but this is just a passion, I don't want to give it up like. And unfortunately, India is just picking up now, but if we lived in the US, I think we could die happy.
awesome. This is awesome.
Hell lot of toys, man.
Shay.
ओह हाँ ये तो बहुत सेक्सी लग रहा है. Oh shit! तेरे पास इतने सारे toys थे. Fuck.
Children in India haven't grown up with stuff that was there in abroad, in the foreign countries. Foreign countries had Star Wars, they had He-Man, they had Centurions, they had all the different genres of cartoons and the action figures. Every movie had a toy line, and subsequently every toy line that they were there, movies were made out, books were there, and everything.
I never knew that there were toy collectors out there. And when I actually found out there are people that are collecting toys, and in Mumbai city, I was shocked. And I had so much of relief thinking, wow, I'm not the only weird guy in this entire place.
Again, they are like gay, they don't come out much in open. You know, we both run 2 different groups. You started it earlier than me. We both have entries, members trying to join us every day, like 2 or 3. I don't know if all are collectors, but then there are many collectors out there who have connected and who feel like we have some common place to, talk to each other or something.
This is the first time people is taking, not the first time, but this is the first time officially people is taking my collection seriously. Because in anything, in any passion, if you do it solely, there will be some fun, but there will be a thought that you are alone. But after getting contacted with so many persons like you, Ankush, Sober, Rohan, there are some small collectors, there are some big collectors, there are some new collectors, there are some old collectors. But all we are collectors, and we are all united at one point. Maybe your work is in a different area, maybe my thoughts are different, but in one aspect we are together, we are united, that we are all collectors.
Our group is growing larger all the time. Comic Con is becoming so big, people are buying Superman, Batman, Hulk t-shirts because the movies are releasing. So finally it's our time to shine, for years I used to do all this and people say, what, comic books? And I'm like, come on, are you a kid or whatever? I said, read one of these and tell me if you'll give it to a child to read. The story is so intense that you might not understand it.
I think it's an altogether like a different league. Like I think I really want to do that. I did that like when I was a kid. I never got the chance to keep continuing that after like during my college life. But I think I'm gonna be like back on the track, and I would do that again. Collecting things runs in my family. My dad is a vintage car collector and a car collector also. So he's got a lot of old cars that he collects. People might think, yeah, khilona hai, or who cares about toys when you're certain. There is no age. There is always a child in you, and we keep it all alive. And I know you guys do. You guys are all collectors. So there should never be any doubt about it. And if it is about value, for many people, for me, yes, I have a lot of valuable collectibles, but I don't plan to sell them.
So this is the first time we're entering the Indian market, India Comic Con, and this is like we are doing the research. Like, to be honest, like I didn't thought like there's gonna be like this much crowd, and it's really awesome. Actually, we don't have a permit to sell in India for this time. Yeah, that's why like a lot of people are like really mad at us. Yeah, it's growing. It's really growing. Like we didn't have like idea about Indian market, right? That's why we were doing the research. But like what I thought about the collectors over here, yeah, it's getting big. Probably like in a few years, it will be a really big market.
Let me just sketch a couple things.
I have a huge collection of toys. I mean, I know collectors who have a lot more toys than me, but then as per my own aims and budgets, I've got pretty much what I wanted. So very decent collection. But I think Indian Toy Collectors is a good place, great place to kind of exchange notes and feel jealous about each other's collections and aspire to get those toys as well. That's always going to be there. That notion is always going to be there, be it comic loving people, be it toy collectors, anything that deviates from the normal is going to be seen as crazy. So for us who collect action figures, we'll just be seen as people who play with dolls and toys. That is what the vast majority says. Yeah, you're spending a lot of money on things that are not useful. Fine. I don't go out partying as much. I put that money into my action figures. What's the big deal in that?
I am a person who wants to live in the moment. In Bengali you can say it muhurtobadi. Muhurtobadi means the people who wants to live at this moment. They don't think about the future. And if I think about the future, I will never purchase any toy. Because this passion, I can ensure that this passion will end during the last breath of mine. So I'll keep collecting during my old age also.
No, I haven't actually thought about it. I wouldn't want to give it to my kids because it'll probably break them. But you never know what could happen. I'd probably give them to my fellow collectors like you, or I would like give them to a museum or a collector's hub or something.
I'm taking it with me, man. I'm not leaving it here. But I hope to bequeath the same to my next in line. And by then obviously it's going to be worth more. And what they do with it, I'm afraid I can't really say. And maybe if along the way I can sort of help them appreciate the value of it, I think maybe they'd want to keep some of it. Maybe for my sake, or because they appreciate it themselves. I'm not worried about when I go. I'll either take it with me or I'll leave it to somebody who's going to look after them.
It's kind of an art if you know what to collect, how to collect and how to show it, which in India is yet quite not prominent. If you go abroad, you have people who dedicate a particular room or a warehouse or an underground basement especially for this thing. Some people react positively, some react negatively. I don't care about it.
Okay.
I know that collecting has to be in limits. That is there.
I really don't know. Like Ankush and we were just talking about it. Maybe it was joking, but we were talking about maybe starting a toy museum over here. I don't know how far that's going to work, but if we can start off a toy museum where people actually come, and I think that will benefit all of us in the long run. Because I'm sure one day all these toys will be a lot more valuable. But I've never looked at it in terms of value for money. It's my passion for toys. So, yeah.
Force is strong.